I just wanna see you strip.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Take the time away. I just wanna see you strip.
You and me will always be tight. Never leave every single day and night. Even when you start acting like a fool, you know I'm loving it.
Hi guys, I'm Kisenga and you're watching Jelani, and today we're gonna be doing a story time. Yes, welcome to your first story time. This story time is the time when I need to go.
I do the beat, I do the beat.
I know the title might be a bit, but yeah, anyway, we'll just get straight into it. And then before we go too far, I filmed this video like twice. I filmed it with Salima and Hilda, but then I realized when I was editing, like half the camera moved slightly, and then you're gonna see half of Salima, and you really started bugging me because I was wasting time. And then I decided to film it again. And then I might put some bits in it, so I'm gonna put some of the bits in it. I'm gonna put some of the bits in it, and you're gonna okay? Anywho, let's just get straight into it. I'm filming at 3 AM early. This is what I do. This is what I do. Yep. 3 AM. What's not focusing? Focus. So basically, let me just take it back. Let me just tell you how it all started. So me, we were all in sixth form, me and my friends. This was back in sixth form. This happened like 2 years ago. Well, it happened when I was in year 12, so which was like 2 years ago because I'm done with sixth form now. Anyhow, this was like yeah, so we all got added into this group chat. Me and my friends got added into this group chat where there was like boys in it and like us girls in it. So there was like loads of girls and loads of boys, and it was just all mixed. And like the good thing about it is that the boys that were, oh my god, imagine I wanted to stop talking in my ear. My thing is okay. So the thing that, okay, and by the way, I'm like in my onesie right now. Just excuse me right there. I'm in my onesie. I should be able to get changed in normal clothes. You're gonna see this story time in my onesie, okay? So you better get your tea because I am tired. I ain't got time to be wearing different clothes. And I've got this brush because I like speaking with things in my hand. I don't like, oh well. So oh my god, let me just resume back. Anyhow, so we got added into this group chat where there was boys and girls, and like these other people were bait, like they were well-known people in Coventry. So like it was like a different experience because like me and my friends weren't really like known. Like we were just the school that I went to, like it wasn't really that bait. Like it was, I don't even know how to explain it. Me and my friends were not just known, so like it was just a bit different to like meet new people. And I was personally gassed. I was like, oh my god, we're getting to meet new people now. I can have more friends now. I don't have to speak to like 5 people no more. I was just like, oh my god, yay. So there was this guy who we are gonna call Ethan because I haven't asked him if I could use his name, and he doesn't even know that I'm doing this story time. But you know, if he watches this, I am doing it. Hello, how you doing? Anywho, so I'm gonna call him Ethan. This guy Ethan had a thing for my friend who we're gonna call Beatrice. Again, I've not told this person that I'm gonna do a story time and you're gonna be involved, so I'm just gonna call her Beatrice. Hi Beatrice. Now like I don't know anybody called Ethan or Beatrice, so don't be triggered if your name is Beatrice or Ethan, because that's not about you unless you're the actual people, okay? That's good. Anywho, so my friend, so Ethan liked he liked Beatrice, and like he popped up to Beatrice, and then like they were speaking, and Beatrice was like, oh, she told us like she was like, guys, I don't really like Ethan like that. Like he keeps trying to talk to me, but like I don't really like him like that. I don't know how to blow him off. And then we were all just like, you know what, yeah, just give it a week, he's probably just gonna forget about you. You just brag on and move on, innit? Just start giving him dead replies. Oh, I'm so sorry if my voice sounds a bit, I'm slightly ill, just a little bit. So like a week went by, and like there was this day on a Tuesday, we went to our house. Like we always used to go, we always used, every single time after like school, we always used to go to Beatrice's house. So we went to Beatrice's house, and then she told us again, she was like, you guys, Ethan won't go away, like I'm really not feeling him like that, and he just keeps on coming back. So I kept him nicely because I don't really know him personally, so like everyone, even her, she was like, girl, you gotta tell him the truth, you gotta tell him how you feel, innit? But like,
no, I don't speak, I'm mute. I don't know, in this situation,
that's so true. Very, very true. Salima hardly speaks whenever we're in a group conversation.
Yeah.
She's okay, that's a different story. Anywho, yeah, and then like, yeah, all of them were like, oh, you need to tell him anything, but like she was like, I don't know how to do it. So me being all confident in that, I grabbed the phone and I thought it was okay to do a voice note instead of just texting. I don't know why it clicked in my head to do a voice note. So like I grabbed the phone and I did a voice note, and I was like, yo, Ethan,
leave my girl alone, you ain't shit, she don't like you.
The way you're like all of that, basically. That's what happened, basically. And then like he just said, oh, who is this? And then like she didn't reply anything. She was like, and then in the background as well, the voice note, yeah, I was speaking, and all of them in the background, they were bare hyping. They were like, yeah, you tell him. So you know, I was hyped. Okay, I felt like, you know, I was just feeling untouchable. Untouchable. Anywho, like after that, he heard the voice note and he was like, who is this? And then Sharon tried to play it off. She was like, oh, it's just one of my friends, don't worry or anything. And then he took it to heart. Like he took the voice note, and then I think he sent it to one of his boys, who we're gonna call Tom. So he sent it to one of his boys, Tom, and then Tom sent it to the big group chat where everyone was there, and then he asked, whose voice is this? And then there, people who were supposed to be my friends fully snaked me. That's when I reevaluated if I have real friends in my life or not. This is very serious, guys. Let's not laugh.
I'm not laughing.
Some girl called Beatrice, who I'm gonna call Beatrice, she fully snaked me and said, oh yeah, that's Chisenga's voice. Oh, poor Beatrice. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, okay. This is what we're doing now. Okay, cool. And then Tom just kept on saying, oh yeah, when we see you on Saturday, oh yeah, on Saturday we had to go to like this party thing. But then this was like on Tuesday. He was like, when we see you on Saturday, it's actually on site. You can't be moving like that. Why are you moving brave, treating us like this? Yeah, all of that. Yeah, all of that. They were just basically like chatting the most, right? But then in my head, when they were saying this, like it didn't like, I didn't deep it.
It didn't click that you were
gonna do. I was like, they're boys, they're obviously not gonna do anything to me, obviously. So I got back home, you know, drank a little bit of Fanta or tea, whatever calmed my nerves, and I just watched TV and I just forgot about it. But then like I was like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, should I go to this party or not? Like, should I actually go to this party? And I just kept on going back and forth until it got to the day Friday. I was like, you know what, I'm in the mood to go to this party, and I'm gonna go to this party. Okay, I'm not gonna let someone stop me from having fun, because it was claimed that it's gonna be the best party of this thingy of the year, and I wanted to go. I wanted to experience the good times. Okay, if I have beef with you, or if we are not talking and you expecting some and you expecting me not to show up, I am going to show up. Okay, if there's a motive, I am there. Just expect me to be there. Okay, just expect me to be there. Like, who are you to tell me not to go to a rave because you're gonna beat me up? Like, come on. Literally, that's how I felt. Like, if there's a motive and it's lit, just know I am there. You are going to see me there. So anyway, so we got to this party, yeah, and like I should have known. I should have just went back home, because like we waited in the queue for 2 hours.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
2 hours, a whole 2 hours. For why? Just for us to get in. just for us to get in and listen to a bit of music and go back home. I would never do that again. This time now, if I get to a motive or if I get to the venue and it takes me like 20 minutes to get in or half an hour to get in, I'm going back home because it's cold outside and I don't have time. So we waited 2 hours, and on top of that we paid £10 just for half an hour. I didn't even know why we were moving like.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Minutes, me and Elder were just dancing about, you know, getting to know everyone. Everyone from the group chat was there and we were just saying hi. And bear in mind, I've never seen this guy before, so I didn't know how he looked like, and I didn't even see his picture as well. I didn't know how he looked. I actually didn't even know how he looked. I just knew that his name is Ethan. That's all I knew. So 10 or 15 minutes, you know, just vibing and everything. It was all good and everything. And who do we see coming up to us? Of course, Ethan. But then bear in mind, he was really drunk. Like, he was really drunk. Anywho, he came up to us while we were dancing. He came up to Elda, asked her, like, I'm assuming just small talk, asked her like what her name is, and she said what her thingy, she said her name and all of that, blah blah blah. And then he came up to me as well. So like, I didn't know that this was the guy that was saying I'll see you on site. He was like, oh, what's your name? I don't even know why I said Chisanga, because most of the times when I don't know someone or I don't know people, I just say a fake name. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't even know why. Like, I just decided to say Chisanga. As soon as I said Chisanga, guys, I'm telling you right now, literally this guy just switched. He just switched. Like, he was all calm and everything, all drunk and everything, we were just vibing, and then he just switched. He started squaring up to my face, and this guy's like 6 foot and I'm like 5'5". Like, he was really in my face. He was like this close in my face. This is what he was saying in my face. That's all I heard. Do now, Chisanga, go and tell me what you think. You're the one that was speaking all this big talk. Now it's on site now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? He was just all up in my face, and like, I didn't even say anything when we got to that part. Like, I didn't even bring up the whole situation that happened on Tuesday. Like, imagine it happened on Tuesday and we're on Saturday and you still haven't forgotten about it. Come on, it's not that deep. So the first time I've ever had this situation happen to me by a guy, like a guy in my face talking all of this like we're gonna fight. Like, I was shook. I was like, honey, I ain't gonna do anything. Like, I was literally there like, asking me the same questions, and I was like, in my head, like, this is what I thought I was saying in my head, but it was actually out loud. I was like, what the hell? As soon as I said what the hell, this guy just switched now from getting in my face. He thought it was okay to punch the wall that I was standing next to. I was this close, like, this is the fist, this was his fist, and it was this close to my face. He punched like 3 times. He's like, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? I was like, okay. That was when it got out of hand. That's when everyone was like, okay, yo, Ethan, you got to chill. It's not that deep. So one of his friends dragged him, and this guy wouldn't let go. He was like, nah, let me show this girl what's good. You think you're all of that? He was like all the way, like someone was pulling him out and he was still coming through. And like, all this time when this was happening, I was still there like, it took all his friends to drag him away from me. Like, he literally would not stop. Like, he was just fully going at me like he was ready to fight. And I think it made him more frustrated because I was not giving him the attention that he needed for us to start a fight, because I was just shook. Like, my body was there, my soul had left the building. Okay, Elda was trying to pull me away. She was like, yo, let's move away. I was like, honey, I'm not really here right now. Okay, it's just my body here. Like, I'm not really here right now. Like, Oh my god, that was so traumatizing. Like, you have no idea. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be my first time like having a fight with a guy, and I didn't even, you know, mean for us to get this far. Like, it was so dramatic. Like, can you imagine someone punching the wall, imagining it's your face? I bet that's why he was imagining the wall to be my face, because he punched that wall like 3 times, and like if someone didn't stop him, he probably would have punched my face. Like, I was just really shook. Anywho, after that he got kicked out of the motive, and like, yeah, and after that we danced to like some more music. You know, it was we only had like half an hour in it, so like, yeah, we danced for like 2 minutes, and then we left home, and then we left to go and get a taxi. And then when we were walking to go and get a taxi, who do we see coming up next to us? Ethan again. But you know what we did? We just walked, we just crossed the road and went home, got into the taxi, and yeah, that was it. We got home and he didn't even see us. Anywho, the next day in this group chat, people were talking about how fun it was, how the motive was lit, and then Ethan came online. He was like, oh, I was so drunk yesterday, I don't even remember what I did. I was like, oh yeah, you don't remember? Well, let me remind you. So I told him everything, and it was just like, oh, I don't remember doing that. But yeah, that he just said he doesn't remember, and then like he didn't apologize. And then last year he commented something on Ilda's story, and then Ilda reminded him of like, oh my god, of like what he did. And then he was like, oh, I feel so embarrassed, I'm so sorry. And it was like a sincere apology. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool, it is what it is. And like, to this day he always says that, oh, he doesn't remember how he got to know us. But like, every single time I always have it in my head. I'm like, I remember how I got to know you, okay? I remember. I fully remember. If you want us to go down that route, we can go down that route, okay? I fully remember how we got to know each other. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, Ethan, I did you a favor because Beatrice didn't like you. So I just, you know, wanted to tell you that she didn't like you, and I didn't want you to waste your time, because life is too short to get your time wasted, okay? But it's so good now. We're all friends, we're all cool and everything. But I just needed to tell you guys this story time, because like, I've been trying to film this story time for a really long time, but it hasn't been coming out right. But hopefully this is the last time I've done this story time, and I hope you guys liked it. And that's our first story time done, ended. My phone just dropped, and that's our first story time done and ended. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Also follow me on social media, whichever you want to do, you know, follow me on social media. I'll see you in the, oh yeah, before that, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't checked out our previous videos, just go check them out. You know, they're gonna be somewhere here, they're gonna be popping out anywhere. Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. And happy new year, happy new year. Okay, bye guys.